fearless explorers. Welcome to Miss P Safari Facts. We've been learning about the 5 types of vertebrae, animals with backbones. Mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and fish. We've already studied mammals, birds, reptiles, and amphibians, so that just leaves one group left, fish. Fish are kind of like birds in that if you see one, you probably know it. But what makes fish so special? There are other animals that have scales, and there are other animals that can swim. So why do fish get their own group? Let's find out.
Fish have fins and live in the water. They can't breathe through their mouths and noses like mammals, reptiles, birds, and amphibians do. Instead, they have gills, which enable them to filter oxygen and help them breathe underwater. Most fish have scales, and there are many types of scales. Big, small, hard, soft, colorful, bland, there are many combinations. Scales help to protect a fish's skin from being bumped and scraped by things in the ocean. All fish are born in eggs, just like reptiles and amphibians. They are more like amphibians, however, because their eggs are laid only in the water. There are some animals that look like fish, but aren't. Dolphins and whales have fins and live in the water, but there are some key differences between them and fish. Dolphins and whales don't lay eggs. They have tiny hairs on their bodies, they breathe air with their lungs instead of gills, and they feed their babies milk. What type of animal do you think they are? If you guessed mammals, you're right. You wouldn't see a lot of fish on a safari, but you would if you took your adventure to the ocean. Do you think you'd be brave enough to go diving?
Thanks for learning about fish with me, explorers. This wraps up our video series on animals with backbones. Now that you know about the 5 types of invertebrate, you're almost ready for a real safari. Well, almost. Next week, we'll start a video series on invertebrate, animals without backbones. See you then!